Hello friends, continuing our training videos for the LS brand M100 inverter. Today we want to talk about one of the features of the LS brand M100 inverter. This feature is the forward and reverse run prevention. What does this feature mean? If you want to implement a rotation direction limitation on your inverter, you can utilize this feature to establish a specific rotation direction restriction for your inverter. How so? If you set parameter number AD09, which is the advanced parameter group, or AD, in its 9th parameter to 0, the inverter is able to start your electric motor in both counterclockwise and clockwise directions. But if you want your inverter to start your electric motor in only one direction, you must apply a rotation direction limit for the inverter through this parameter. If you set parameter AD09 to the number 1, you give the inverter permission to no longer start in the clockwise direction and only start in the counterclockwise direction. So if you set AB09 to the number 1, your clockwise rotation direction will be blocked and the inverter will only start in the left direction. If you set parameter AD09 to the number 2, this time the counterclockwise rotation direction, or reverse, is blocked and the limit is applied to the reverse rotation direction, and the inverter can only start in the forward direction. So if you set parameter AD09 to 0, it will start in both directions. If you set it to 1, the inverter will only start in the counterclockwise direction, or reverse. And if you set it to 2, the inverter will only start in the forward direction, and the left direction will be blocked. Let's go and apply all the settings we learned together on the M100 inverter and test this feature together. Oh, we said that in the M100 inverter. If we want to apply a rotation direction limit, we must enter the AD parameter group. We go to the AD group with the mode key in parameter number 9. We specify in which direction the inverter is allowed to start the electric motor. We said if parameter number 9 in the AD group is set to 0, the inverter will start the electric motor in both directions. If it's on 1, it'll only start in reverse, and if it's on 2, it can only start the inverter in the forward direction. Now we'll set it to 0, confirm it, and then go back. Now, if you take a look, the inverter starts in both the forward and reverse directions. You see that in reverse. It started to. But if we set parameter number 9 in the AD group to the number 1, the inverter will only start in the reverse direction. Now, I'll start the inverter in the forward direction. You see the inverter didn't start. But if I start it in reverse, you'll see that the inverter starts the electric motor in reverse. But if I set parameter AD9 to the number 2, the inverter will only start in the forward direction, and it applies a rotation limit to the reverse direction. I'll set this to number 2 and confirm it. Now, the inverter only starts in the forward direction. It won't start in the reverse direction. I'm starting it in reverse. You see the inverter didn't start. But if I start it in the forward direction, you'll see that the inverter begins to operate forward. So we've learned what settings we need to adjust on the M100 inverter if we want to limit the rotation direction.